Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Blue Golf Ball today from another Pokemon TCG online video, and today I have for you guys Swampert from Primal Clash, 140 HP, Water-type Pokemon with the trait Growth. You can attach another energy whenever you attach an energy from your hand to this Pokemon without the exception of using an attack ability or a trainer card like Ether or something like that. But what we're really worried about here or concerned is how can we use this ability? Oh boy, I'm excited to take advantage of Diving Search here. We're going to be having a diving theme here, folks. Once during your turn before you attack, you can search your deck for any card, shuffle your deck, and then put that card right on top. And so that means potentially in the next turn you can draw into it. Granted, you don't end yourself, or your opponent doesn't end yourself, so that's always you gotta watch for that. But Hydro Pump is a decent attack as well, right? Base is 40, which is not quite like Keldeo, which is base is 50. The attack is 30 more, so with Keldeo is 20 more, so 30 more, it's a little bit better. So yeah, if you can get even four of these on here, you're hitting for 160. Slap a Muscle Band, and you can hit for 180. So that's pretty slick. All right, so we got the partner here, Empoleon, the other water type here. Pretty cool. It's got a different type weakness instead of Swampert being grass weak, and they're both 140 HP. But the diving thing here is that you can diving draw, right, and draw that card that you used using Swampert's diving search ability. Pretty sweet, right? That's pretty cool. We're gonna try to take advantage of that and see how this works. But Attack Command is a good attack as well, being able to hit for potentially 140 as well for one energy. Granted, you have to have your bench full. So we're running a 3-1 through line for Swampert, a 3-1 through line for Empoleon. Now we do have Execute just for the dive and draw, and then we have Mr. Mime here for bench barrier to protect the bench. Now we do have 3 Miltanks, and we're kind of hoping to draw into this guy because Powerful Friends is really good. We have a stage 2 lines, so very likely to be able to hit for Powerful Friends very often. Now, I know you guys might have seen my other Empoleon deck. I use Ultra Ball on that one, but we're gonna try Dive Ball here, right? So we got a diving theme. Diving Search, Diving Draw, why not use Dive Ball? We got 3 of these, meaning that there is no Ultra Ball to search out Miltank or search out Execute. We're just going to try to draw into them. Probably could play at least one, but we have a pretty good support line that we can potentially draw into it. So for our aspect of choice, we got Computer Search, and I already said the Dive Ball. We've got 1 Escape Rope, 1 Professor's Letter, 4 Rare Candies, starting the Megaphone, 1 Switch, 2 VS Seekers, and for the support line, we got 1 Colress, 2 Lysanders, 1 Lysander's trump card, 3 Ends, and 1 Professor Birch's Observation, substituting that last end for Juniper. So that's kind of a thin line. Only 8 searching cards, but that's because Diving Draw is so powerful, and also being able to Diving Search, if we can get that set up, the amount of drawing is very consistent. Oh, I forgot. We actually have 5 drawing cards. No, wait. Did I say no? I meant 9, including Colress, and then 2 Lysanders here. So for the Stadium choice, it's going to be Rough Seas. We could use Training Center and boost up the HP for them, but then I figured Rough Seas, we could give that a shot and see how it does. And then 3 Muscle Bands just to boost up the damage a little bit more. The Empoleon Dusknoir Miltank deck, I only ran 8 energies, but because Swampert needs a little bit more energy, we will be running 10 for this deck. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see the Swampert and Empoleon deck in action on Pokemon TCG Online. Alright, looks like we'll be going against a grass deck, and it's going to be Angeluzzi here. Alrighty then, let's go ahead. My opponent gets to go first. We start off with a Mudkip. We get the whole line right here, folks, and we even get the Computer Search. And oh no, we're playing against a Genesect deck. I'm not feeling really good about this. So we start off with a Miltank. We'll probably just switch into that. Really don't want to deal with that right now. What I want to do in the next turn is I'm gonna undo that. I don't think we should be in any threat to get attacked right now. So what I want to do in the next turn is I'm going to end my turn here. Is probably just start attacking, right? Depending on what my opponent does, we'll save the Computer Search to either get a supporter or get, oh gosh, we even get end, so that doesn't really matter. But we can evolve in the next turn. That's okay there too. it's a shame we couldn't get our Swampert out, and we can attack for potentially a knockout if we were able to get a Muscle Band. So right now my opponent gets the Leafeon out. We even get Hypnotoxic Lasered. Oh, that's pretty tragic there. We get an N. We also have the Lysander out here as well. We get hit for 50 total with the poison damage, and we actually stay asleep. So that's no good either. I'm going to go ahead. I guess we will use the N after all. My opponent getting some more cards there. We even get a Swampert out here, but we're weak to grass, and oh man, the sad thing is that I should have not have evolved, but then it is what it is. So looks like we will have to taste defeat here with the Miltank. But alright, the next turn we should be able to knock out the Leafeon. It doesn't look like my opponent's able to get any more energy downs, hopefully, in the next turn. If he does get an energy on the Genesect and then also like a Colress Machine, that would be pretty threatening. But, we can start doing the Dive and Search for now. We see the Ultra Ball being played, discarding a Skyla and a Shadow Triad. My opponent not needing to play the Shadow Triad for the Hypnotoxic Laser since we're already asleep. But my opponent will be able to knock us out right now, and my opponent gets a Virizion EX out. We see the full art there. We see a Skyla, probably going for the Professor's Letter. I'm assuming being able to get some more energy into play for the Virizion. There we go. As expected, the Professor's Letter. Okay, so what's going to happen now is I definitely don't want to deal with the Leafeon, really. What I want to deal with is the Virizion, I suppose. But, okay, so here we go. We're going to go with that. I guess we will need to do this here. We will get the knockout on the Leafeon. I guess I can kind of go for that. I guess I can take that. But, alright, so let's go ahead. We'll use the ability. I want to Dive and Search. And I need to guarantee the energy drop, right? That's more important right now. Otherwise, anything else is fine, right? So let's go with that. We'll guarantee the energy drop. I'm gonna go and Juniper my hand away, and there we go. We get plenty of energy drop there, and we will Hydro Pump for the knockout. And oh boy, we even get the rare candies here. Should have did a Diving Search for the Piplup. But anyways, here comes the Virizion. We will get hit for quite a bit, up to 100 damage on here. And we even see the Colress Machine, and oh, I think that's going to be a game for us. I don't know. This could be pretty bad. My opponent goes for the Sycamore, and man, Swampert does not stand a chance here, getting hit for 100 damage. We see the G Booster. That's pretty bad. And there we go, the Swampert getting hit. Let's see, we are not looking too good here. All we have is an N. We gotta use it. All right, so we do get the Miltank. I can heal some damage off, I suppose. Let's go ahead. We will go with some energy here, and oh, I'm not sure what happened there, but my opponent conceded, I suppose. Alright, well, there's one win for the Swampert. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll play one more match. I'm pretty sure I would have lost anyways, since we're grass weak, so, yeah. Alright, looks like we're playing against Tythox. I'm not sure. Alright, we'll go for heads, and we get tails! No! Come on, I want to go first, man! Alright. Sometimes I feel like some days Pokemon TCG Online just doesn't want me to go first, You ever get one of those days where it's like you play 10 matches or something and you always go second, right? And it's like, dude, what the heck, But I don't know. I mean, you figure like it's a game, so there's really no like pity, The game is just functioning. And so yeah, I don't know. Alright, so what we're going to do here, I'm definitely going to go with the Execute. I don't know. Maybe should I just play the Execute, let the Execute get knocked out or something? But, I don't know. We'll go with the Mudkip. We'll hang on to the Execute. We do have the switch in here, and we can probably just do that. We see a Litleo. We also see a White Kyurem. I do have a Professor Birch's Observation here. So, yeah, this is not looking good. We see the Litleo getting powered up. I think what I want to do is just sacrifice. Yeah, I think I just want to sacrifice him, Let's go with that right there. Sure, we'll play the Water Energy there. So I did this because if we hit Tails, we hit Tails. I don't feel as bad, right? All right, so we're gonna end our turn there, and oh boy, I'm basically I want my opponent to knock out the execute. If my opponent is able to get a DCE right now, that would be fabulous. But all right, my opponent can actually knock out basically anything I play here, unless I can get a rare candy. If I can get a rare candy, I'll be very pleased. But either way, my hand is not looking really good, and the likelihood. Oh, we get end. Oh my goodness, we get 2 rare. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Wow, this is too cool. Okay, wow, thank you. That was an epic end. We get end into another end with a water energy. Oh my goodness, let's go with this. All right, rare candy. Oh wow. All right, let's rare candy again. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, so I guess I'll be pretty generous. I will end, and we even get the Prinplup, and oh my goodness. Oh, that is just irony. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dive and draw. I guess I can get rid of one of these guys. All right, and we'll oh, I should have did a diving search first. All right, what I wanted to dive and search for is probably oh man, I should have did a diving search first. What happened to our strategy? No. All right, so what I want to do is probably just go with a Prinplup. All right, so let's get that onto the top of our deck. We'll end our turn there. We'll top deck it in the next turn, and yeah, what I'm gonna do is probably just yeah, okay. Well, we'll let the execute pass out. That's always good. Unless my opponent gets a Lysander, that would be pretty devastating. We see a Keldeo in here. We'll see the Charizard. All right, so at some point I'm gonna need to Lysander's trump card a lot of my resources back in, and yeah, it's probably what's gonna need to happen. We see the Pignite here getting ready to evolve into an Emboar. And you know, ooh, that could be pretty scary. Charizard can get powered up in one turn or something like that. Who knows? Even Keldeo can get powered up. My opponent attaches a Muscle Band onto the Charizard, and oh, goodbye, execute. And okay, so we'll bring out the Swampert. I think I'll just knock out this Pyroar. We'll go with the let's see here, the Professor's Letter, and let's go ahead. We'll just attach this there. And we'll attach this here, being able to put down another energy. We'll go with this guy here, and all right. So what I want to do is let's go ahead. We will diving search. So let's search for something that we want. Most likely, I want another one of these guys, right? Just slowly set up my bench. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll do that, and then we'll use the ability. Let's propagate. Wow, isn't this awesome? Guarantee. Look at that. We get exactly the card we want. And so right now, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to hang on to the Lysander. Actually, I think I might just hang on to my hand right now. I don't know. Yeah, forget it. Okay, we'll just go for the end. Oh, wow, we even get the rare candies. Oh, this is too good. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll just knock out the Pyroar, get that first prize, and wow. Okay, so we actually could see the Swampert get knocked out. Okay, so we don't. All right, so what can happen here is my opponent plays an Emboar from his hand, and then he plays a superior energy retrieval or a fiery torch and gets something else, and yeah, and then he can get all 4 of these energies and drop them onto Charizard. But never mind, all we see is my opponent play Rant Receiver playing into an N. But it can still happen. We can still see the Emboar. We can still see we see the DCE. We can see a Floatstone Russian Retreat, and our Swampert could get knocked out. So here we go. We have to wait and see if we're gonna get a Floatstone onto the Keldeo and a Russian and Retreat. There's really no way the White Kieran can be too threatening unless he does a damage rush and hits like 10 heads or something like that. Here's the energy retrieval. So right now my opponent can get the Emboar out, power up the Charizard, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So yeah, it looks like we will just okay. So check this out. All right, guys, let's go ahead. We'll use diving search. I want to get the Lysander. All right, so let's get the Lysander there. And let's go ahead. We'll use execute, and we'll use diving draw. Get rid of the execute, and we'll might as well even play that there. We can even play this here, and let's see. we can actually, let's just get rid of these guys for now. And I want to get, let's go ahead, let's just go for, yeah, sure, why not? Not in a big hurry to really evolve right now. And there we go, we'll just target the Charizard. Hydro Pump in for 300 damage. Oh man, this is pretty brutal here. My opponent can still win, really, being able to power up the White Kyurem and slap a Muscle Band. That would hit and flip heads. That would definitely knock us out for 140 damage. And okay, there we go. My opponent concedes the match. Alright, and you know what, guys? I'm feeling pretty good. Let's go ahead. We'll play one more match with Empoleon and Swampert. Alright, looks like we're going against Tors 144444, and it's a Metal, Lightning, Psychic deck, something rather. I wasn't paying too close attention. We see DCE, we see a Pokemon catchers. That could be pretty scary. Lysander, Roller Skates. Alright, that's makes me nervous, that's for sure. And we will start with our Mudkip, and I'm glad we get to go first. That way we can evolve first. Yes, definitely want to draw another card. Ooh, we see... Oh, that's not what we want to see. We see a Mew over there, and I'm gonna go ahead and just, I don't know, I don't feel too threatened right now, and my opponent didn't really do anything, so I might just sit on my hand. My opponent didn't play any more basics, nothing else over there. What if my opponent is playing, oh no, a Pumpkin Poo? Oh my goodness. If my opponent has like a Joltik, he's gonna go for the oh no, he goes for a Lampent. Maybe he has the Professor's Juniper or Professor Sycamore. Oh no, never mind. He plays that and discards the Lampent as well. Probably going for a Joltik. If we see a DCE, we're gonna get knocked out right now. Oh no, we see a Jirachi. Man, these decks are deadly. And man, oh wow, goes for an N. Oh boy. Oh no. And I hope my opponent does not draw into the Joltik nor a DCE. Oh no, we see a Acrobike. Huh. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh my goodness. This makes me very nervous. Oh, thank goodness. My opponent drew Tails. Was able to flip for Tails. Oh wow. This makes me extremely nervous. Oh, we see a Pumpkaboo, and we see a Pokemon Catcher hitting for Tails. My opponent can still drop a DCE and knock us out. And we see a Bicycle. Oh my goodness, what in the world? How many item cards? Just so many item cards. I wish I had a Seismitoad right now to shut off the item cards. My goodness. Alright, we'll go with this guy here, and let's see, what can we do? Alright, we can draw 4. Or we can discard and draw 7. I'm going to discard my hand and draw into 7. And I think that's probably the best choice. Oh, darn it. Oh, boy. Alright. I guess we will evolve here. Alright. I'm actually going to go for another Mudkip. I think the one that's active right now will get knocked out. So, let's see. Yeah. I'm actually going to dive and draw. Let's go ahead. We'll just get rid of the... Oh, man. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead. We'll play this here, I suppose. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. And we'll just go for a tackle. Tackling the Mew. Can you imagine a Mudkip tackling a Mew? Okay, we have to wait and see if my opponent has... Oh, my opponent plays an N. Hey, there's the Execute. We get another Miltank out here. We even get a dive ball. And there it is. There's the Dimension Valley countering our Rough Seas, but doesn't matter. We had to discard it with the Juniper anyway. So, man, if we can draw into our Lysander trump card, that would be fabulous. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have any Battle Compressors. We see a lot of Acrobikes. And let's see, my opponent discarded a Dowsing Machine. Oh, wow, that's interesting. See the Roller Skates, flipping for Tails. Gotta hope that my opponent does not have... the card. Oh no, a Battle Compressor. That's Oh boy, that's pretty dangerous. Let's see here. We can't really use the Prinplup right now. We gotta go with the Dive Ball, probably. We can play a Dive Ball and a Miltank here. We'll have quite a bit of cards, Pokemon cards on our bench. Well, on both sides. We'll have 7 total, plus 2 active. That's 9. We do have a Muscle Band. That'd be 110. We could actually knock out the Mew EX right now if my opponent doesn't do anything. Which we'll just retreat into the Empoleon and just go for that knockout. But we'll have to wait and see. There we go. We get hit for just 10. And alright, that is perfect. So what we're going to do, let's just go ahead. We'll slap this here. And I will play the energy drop on the Miltank, I suppose. And let's go ahead. We will go probably get another Piplup here and fill up our bench. And that way we can just have a backup attacker for our Empoleon. So let's go ahead, we'll discard. Oh, we even get the computer search that we actually don't need right now. I don't want to end my opponent either. So what we're gonna do, let's see. You know what? I think okay, so let's go ahead. We'll use our propagation. We'll discard the N. I don't want to discard the N. Let's see. We'll discard the N. And what I want to do here is just get. Where's Professor Birch? There he is. Let's try to flip here and draw into some better cards. So we'll go with the Professor Birch, hitting for heads. Look at that, 7 cards right there, fellas. Okay, and I'm definitely gonna retreat right now. Retreat into the Empoleon, and we'll attack a man. Look at that. So the tackle actually paid off, guys. The tackle paid off, and we were able to knock out a Mew EX. All right, so my opponent can actually knock us out right here. My opponent was able to draw another card. Hopefully that was not a DCE. My opponent drew into a Joltik. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already in the discard. He'll need a Muscle Band, but nope, that doesn't look like it. And what we're going to do is we'll just go with the Rare Candy, getting this out here. And oh boy, this is great. This is really good. So here's what we're going to do. I actually want another Empoleon into play. So that way, let's go ahead. We will Diving Search for the Empoleon. Get the Empoleon onto the top of our deck. We'll use the abilities, get the propagation. We'll use the Diving Draw, get rid of that. And there it is, 2 Empoleons. Wow, are you kidding me? Wait, why did I want the Empoleon? Darn it, I actually want Rare Candy. Oh man, why was that? What was I thinking? Alright, so we'll just go ahead. We'll power up this guy here. And you know what? What I want to do is I want to get rid of the Mew. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll just get rid of the Mew. And yeah, I think this should do it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus this. Yep, 120. Attack command, knocking out the Mew. And I think the game froze. Oh, darn it. I'll have to message my team. Oh, never mind. There we go. Finally being able to knock out the Mew. And there it is. Oh, boy. So if my opponent doesn't end us, we should get a chance at evolving here. There we go. My opponent gets the roller skates. Was able to flip heads. My opponent now has 5 cards. So I made a mistake going for the Empoleon. I should have gotten the Rare Candy. I don't know what I was thinking there. Getting a little too ahead of myself. There we go. We see a Muscle Band. All we need to see now is the DCE. If my opponent will if we see that or not. Okay, we see my opponent play a Ultra Ball and getting rid of the N. That's interesting. Not sure why my opponent would not want to end us, but okay, we see a Via Seeker probably going for the N, and my opponent will end up ending us. So, all right, here we go. Too bad we couldn't get. Oh, we get the Rare Candy, but you know what? We couldn't get the Empoleon. So, all right, we'll wait and see how many can my opponent knock us out. Probably, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 120 plus Muscle Band. That's a knockout on the Empoleon. But we'll have to wait and see if my opponent has the DCE. And we see another. Oh boy, a Battle Compressor. That's pretty deadly. But we should be able to knock out the Pumpkaboo with our Miltank in the next turn. But all right, so. If anything, we can just kind of sacrifice these Miltanks. If we can draw into another energy, that'll be pretty good. The Pumpkaboo here, we have not seen the DCE drop on it yet, so we might be able to buy a turn. I have yet to see my opponent really play any energies. We see a Fighting Energy in the discard pile. That's very interesting. Here's another Ultra Ball, getting rid of the Dimension Valley and the Joltik, we see the Battle Compressor getting rid of a couple things there as well. Here's the Mew. Mew goes into my opponent's hand, and that's it. That ends the turn. And alright, so I guess we'll evolve this guy here. We'll get the other Swampert out, I suppose. Let's go ahead and we will dive in search. We'll get the Swampert. Let's see, where the heck is Swampert? There he is. There's the Swampert. And we'll go for the propagation, and we will dive and draw, getting the Swampert. We even get a Miltank there. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead. We'll go with the N, and alright, so we'll get the energy there. What I want to do is diving search for probably a Juniper. So in the next turn we can draw into something good, unless my opponent plays an N. But otherwise, we'll just go ahead and we will attack command, knocking out the Pumpkaboo. And there we go. We're down to the last prize. See how consistent this deck is once you get it going. And boy, the Joltik here is pretty intimidating. We will get knocked out, but in the next turn we'll just knock it out with a Miltank, and it will end the game. So we'll definitely draw into the Juniper, but you know what? We'll probably won't need to play it. Because yeah, I'll just knock out the Joltik and end the game. So regardless, we have too many attackers here. Even if my opponent is able to, like, let's say, play a Crushing Hammer and get rid of oh no, plays the N, that messes up my Juniper that we could draw. But so now my opponent can still win, right? So if my opponent alright, never mind. Alright, so my opponent could have won by using a Crushing Hammer on the Miltank, but since that didn't happen, we'll just go ahead, we'll just do this here, and we'll just Powerful Friends, knocking out the Joltik, and the Lysander Trump card was the last prize card, the card that we needed to slow our opponent down. But sweet, we were able to pull off the win. That was 3 games for you guys. What do you guys think of this Swampert Empoleon deck? I try not to play more than 3 games in a row for you guys. 3 is kind of my max. So anyways, that was a ton of fun. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think of Empoleon and Swampert. Dive and draw, dive and search with dive ball, dive, dive, dive. Okay, so let me know in the comments below what do you guys think. If you guys have any more deck ideas, please shoot them my way, and I'll see to if I can build them. Yeah, I'll have some more Pokemon TCG Online content for you guys soon. You guys have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.